Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a winter wonderland. I'd like to take this opportunity to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Today, we're going to be talking about this. In the last couple of weeks, I've had a few Skype conversations and phone calls with people in different countries who I've known for many, many years, and it shocked me how brainwashed they've become, how they've become paranoid, how they've become terrified, how they've become isolated. Now, what always strikes me as strange when I encounter these situations is these people, until a few years ago, didn't trust the government. They didn't trust any politicians because of corruption or lies. They didn't trust corporations, and yet now, their word is gospel. They sit there glued to the television, following each update every 20 minutes. And there's a lot of these people, an awful lot of them. Millions and millions of these people. For those of you who are out there standing up for what used to be our rights to liberty, there are 1,000 to 1 of you who've already relinquished it, because they don't think there is another way. It's 2022. I know a lot of you are very angry with the current situation, this new normal, and you want to react against what's going on. However, it's time to become proactive, not reactive. If you really want to be free, you have to basically ignore this scenario and focus on your own goals. You have to adapt to go around the roadblocks that are being put in front of you. There's a big movement going on at the moment where people are trying to claim back what was ours, our liberty. But let me tell you something. In 2009, the Rockefeller Foundation did a study, the future of technology, something similar, where they envisaged almost exactly the same scenario that we've been living in for the last 2 years, and how different countries will act, what restrictions will be placed on the populace, how far the population will allow themselves to be controlled. They also envisaged how the population will eventually start rebelling. And because of this, they could then predict how to react to the population's reaction. What I'm trying to say is, everything you're doing now was planned a long time ago, or at least predicted. There are always several steps ahead of us. This is really like playing chess. And if you play someone who's a master or grandmaster status, they already know virtually all moves that can be performed. So when it looks like they're giving you a window of opportunity, what they're really doing is setting you up for something that's going to hit you 2 or 3, maybe more steps down the line. It's 2022. and it's time to become proactive. Think about all the things you've wanted to do and aim towards doing them. Make that your plan for this year. For a moment, just put aside what's going on and focus on yourself. Now, a lot of people are saying, I can't do this or I can't go there because of the pandemic. Let me tell you something. My 16-year-old daughter in the last 2 years has been to 8 different countries. She's also had COVID twice officially. If she can do this, you can. She also designed the logo for the B3 word. Let people ask, what does that mean? And you say, what, to be free? Good question. Let me explain it to you. I want people to be reminded constantly, be free. Which I'm extremely grateful and proud of. On New Year's Eve, I spent the evening with my family watching a film chosen by my kids. And it's a film I didn't want to watch because I'd seen the original. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. We watched the Ben Stiller version. And I was stunned at how motivational it was. I thought it would be very depressing, about basically a fantasizer or a liar even. But it wasn't. It was extremely motivational. And it really reminded me, you know, there's a whole world out there to experience. Even if we have restrictions, we should still be experiencing the world. Don't put it off. This last year, I've lost quite a few people I knew because they had complications. Life can end really, really quickly. Be proactive. I keep going on about the bucket list. Make yourself one, like now, and do them. Do every single thing on that list. Set that as your goal and aim towards it. Life is far too short. Don't get distracted by what's going on. This is part of a long-term plan which will change life as we know it. And it's been a long time in the making. We have to find our place and our way around this fiasco. So start now. It's a new year, 2022. As for myself, I've had many things on many bucket lists which I've already done, and it's easy to sort of give up, especially now we're supposed to just be sitting at home not doing anything. No, it's a new year, it's a new start. It's time to make a new bucket list and aim for it. I've always wanted a line of my own clothing and gear built on both personal experience and personal aesthetics. Maybe I'll do that. As always, be free.